So, um, shout out to JJ Wilson and his video. He it came to my attention that um one of the passport guys are now sounding like a Pookie and Ray Ray, and he got hurt by an Asian girl, a Japanese girl. That's what they said, and they was talking about pumping and dumping and all this other stuff they was trying to say. So I wanted to give some of my techniques and secrets, and somebody it might help you out or whatever. Where where I figured out that I figured out that other people was controlling who I liked and who I didn't like, and I had to literally master how to. I literally had to master how to unseal appearances on women, and I had to know what type of stuff that I was attracted to and what I wasn't attracted to, and I had to stay disciplined to what I wanted and kept my option open and not be locked down to one specific person or specific look. So let's go to the examples that I can go to, because there's a lot of examples that I can give you, right? So I have a lot of types. One of the things that I like is women with long hair, blonde hair, blue eyes, long hair, but that's not it. Features too. The body is a give and take. It can be slim, it can be somewhat in between normal. Don't have to be super fit. But this is the type of chick that I like right here. In this country, it's very hard to come by. Also, you have to understand that there's certain type of chicks in certain type of categories that sometimes is unreachable to you in a certain particular country. If you go to a European country or anywhere in that atmosphere, you will find someone who looks just like her. In America, she is a celebrity, or she is an unreachable female unless you in certain areas. But you will have a very, 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 very hard time getting somebody like this. So, what the hell? She wasn't supposed to be in there at all. She's a pro wrestler. Now, she's an Asian chick. She's pretty bland when it comes down to it. But she has particular unique assets. You know what I'm talking about. She has the adorable eyes, the hair, the lips, and the body. But what I learned is that you have to pay attention to the things a woman could put on to highlight all her best assets. So she wears pink and she has pink hair. Her pink hair brings out her smile and brings out the fact is that her skin tone. But as we see, right? when she changes her hair color, right here, she's not as really as attractive no more. She looks bland, like she blends right in. There's a reason why a lot of chicks look stupid with different hair color. But there's certain chicks that when the certain hair color fits them, it makes them more attractive and more more presentable for people, right? Her looking like this, she looked like an average. She looked like an average. She like an average chick. She's an average chick without her pink hair. But with her pink hair, she's a highlight. So, Ted Conti, a Brazilian native. She has a nice body. She has the nice the highlights, and she does the whole showing off her ass thing. She's a cute package. Then you have a Blasian, who has the painted nails, which I enjoy, the nice body, the curly hair, which I enjoy, and the facial features. Nice lips, okay nose, drawn on eyebrow. Well, not drawn on eyebrows. She know how to do her eyebrows. She has nice eyeliner, whatever, and she know how to do accessories in a necklace, and she know how to put on lipstick. Now, she always been a nope. Stop. I don't want to show none of her kid and none of that. She always been attractive. But she's a Japanese model. Always with the curly hair. Looking sexy, always with the soft face. And this is what a lot of guys don't understand. A lot of females, some of them, the real ones, the real females, they compete against each other. This is the reason why a lot of these females will get different types of hair color. They will try to stand out. Because if she didn't have this hair color, she wouldn't be unique. Because her as a child, she had black hair. She didn't look unique. But as you see, she kept this hair color because it makes her look good and attractive. But when she has black hair, she's not as attractive. This is why she keeps her hair in of a particular things. She just looked like a regular light-skinned black chick with this, which is So the general picture of this is them showing off their ass because they know that a lot of men are ass men, particular black dudes, because a lot of white dudes don't really care about this. So they're getting different types of men to look at their ass, and you're gonna see this is gonna be a pattern that a lot of females like to do. It's pretty much a thirst trap, right? The other one right here, she is not really that attractive in the face, but her body is nice. Now, this Thunder Rosa, one of the best wrestlers, female wrestlers they said is out here. This is Thunder Rosa. This is her. Now this is a long shot of it. As you see, she has a nice body, but See? This is the original picture. Yeah. This is Aaliyah J from Impact. I mean, not Impact. AEW. The ponytail is a nice touch. And the glasses makes her look quirky. Then she has a different hairstyle. And a bikini. So, let me stop for a second to show you. You know, I'm showing you, you're looking at all the women that I find attractive, and I'm telling you the kind of things that I enjoy because I have a variety of different type of women that I actually enjoy. I'm not trapped with one particular chick. Would I take a woman with a long hair and an okay body and basically normal eyes and okay lips? Yes, because I'm flexible. But as you see, I'm not talking about no boobs. I'm not talking about no ass. I'm talking about doable things that I want to keep for a long period of time. Because no matter how old a person gets, 9 times out of 10, they'll still keep their youth. They can still keep some of their features. It'd be looking older, especially when you get in your 60s or your 70s or your 80s. But by that time, you wouldn't care about what your wife look like because you're old. But during the overtime, you'll care. But I'm trying to give you a instance because the mistake that black men make is we get locked into what other people like, what our friends like, what people else like, and we get locked into what we program to like: big ass, big boobs. And when we go to another race, we tend to take the bare minimum and we don't take the stuff that we should be getting, right? A lot of dudes will get a white girl and they just care about the white skin and the long hair. And they don't know why they would accept just such a plain deal because they don't get that type of stuff with black women. They don't get the feminine silhouette and they don't get the real hair. They don't get none of this stuff. And most of the things that other races of women can good at is that they good at making sure that they look good no matter what. They make sure they look good. They outside running, they know how to apply makeup the right way, and they know how to manipulate their looks in order to attract the basic needs guy. And they know how to take care of themselves. So that's why you have 20 plain white girls that can pretty much marry all the best black men without them doing anything ultra and having this ultra body. All they need is the feminine body and certain features that the guy was missing with so-called black women. So here we go, another one. She got blue eyes and very, very super blonde. And guess what? She is with a brother. That's what y'all said, right? This is a SYSBM. She's with a black dude. This is like one of the college type chicks. That's her costume for in wrestling. Close up, you could see some of her flaws, where it's like her size of her head. But when it's like when it pans out and when she looks a certain way, that's when you start seeing how attractive she is. But then her close-up shots are not as good. But those are good. See, any black dude would go crazy over long hair and blue eyes and white skin. Not because it's the standard, it's because they're missing out on unique features. That's the difference between other races. When they got unique features, they don't mess it up by ruining their looks. And a lot of women, some of them, most of them mastered how to look a certain way, how to look a certain way when they're growing up, and they get advice from their parents. This is why you don't see a lot of them having tattoos, because they know it'll mess their bodies up, and the men will turn off. It'll send a certain signal to the guy, and it'll turn some of the good men off, and it'll no. It'll turn certain men off, and it'll turn on the other type of men. If you want to attract a certain type of guy, you gotta set yourself on a certain type of look and be okay with that look. And she's okay with her look. She has no tattoos. She like wearing her hair out long. She's like the average, what you call it? Now this is Leah J, right here. She has a nice smile, and pretty much everything else is good. Okay, this is a Philly Puerto Rican. She is the typical chick that you will find in Philly. Now, she has. Now, mind you, I'm not attracted to this type of chick. But I'm going to show you the reason why a lot of black dudes are attracted to this type of chick. Tattoos, the hair, the makeup, the eyelash, and everything else. Basic stuff, right? But a lot of guys are devalued of that because she know how to apply her makeup, and she knows how to lighten up her looks. Now, let's go all the way down. She keeps herself in shape. That's 2016. That's what she didn't have a lot of all them other tattoos. What gets a lot of dudes, especially black dudes, is the fact is that every chick comes with a certain type of energy and a certain type of allure to them and a certain type of look. And she got the look that a lot of guys will fall in love with, and a lot of lure that they fall in love with. Because she got a lot of black dudes that surround her. But you could tell she might have got some fillers. Now, one of my strongest weaknesses is women with curly ass hair. That's why I like Brazilian women the most. Any chick that got curly hair, I'm not gonna like any chick with curly hair. They have to have the same features that I'm looking for. So she got curly hair. She's attractive. Nope. Get. She's okay because she has, the kind of makeup pattern, but her hair is cool. See her. She's okay. Hair color is cool, but So let's go back down. Let's go back down. So for some reason, and I'm gonna show you how it works too. Vanessa Hudgens have been overexposed. I don't know why, but this is what happens when they kind of give you this. This is why I will tell you about that. Where the reason why it's what you consume, and it's also what you consume, and what you pay attention to the most is what can be programmed to you. Black dudes got this perception of rap videos and all this other, and they still stay in that hip hop lane, right? So they start liking the Instagram models and all that other stuff. None of these chicks are pretty much quote unquote Instagram models. They're not your typical Instagram model with the fat ass and the big boobs and all that shit. No, I'm giving you specific type of details and certain features that I like on a chick. Vanessa Hudgens is a chick that's been programmed in me. What I mean by programmed is the fact is she got overexposed. I seen her on somewhere, and then I seen her another time, and then I seen her another time, and eventually, sometimes a chick can enter your subconscious, which that you can look it up. They literally do some fucking mind control bullshit to you. Cause I remember a few years ago where Miley Ray Cyrus was on a cannonball, and for some reason I was oddly super attracted to her, and I said, I don't even like this crap ugly chick. She's disgusting. But I don't know what happened. I let my guard down. Vanessa Hudgens, I don't know why, but to me, she's super attractive right now. It might not last, but I'm like, man, look at her. I'm like, damn, this Vanessa Hudgens is ooh. I started watching her. I started watching movies with her in it. I'm like, yo, that's Vanessa Hudgens, man. I'm like, yo, she in that movie? I'm like, I'm gonna watch that movie, man. Like, look, man, and I don't know if it's the program talking, but she got a nice smile. She know how to wear makeup. She know how to dress. She got the little cat eyes. She got the nice body. Look that smile, man. Look. She be rocking. She look good at everything, man. The slick back hair. Ooh. That grin. Look at them dimples. Get out of here. I don't want to look at them, man. And her nail game is crazy, too. So, then you get down to the Asians. Now, when in particular of, I showed you the white chicks that I'm attracted to, and I showed you, a Latina who's Vanessa Hudgens, Brazilian. You got her right here. Now, you want to pronounce her name the right way. She was in a show that I used to watch in China. Like I said before, I don't really like consuming stuff here at all. It's really kind of something that I really don't enjoy anymore. So, and I ain't gonna give nobody suggestions to look at it, because I don't think you would care about looking at that show. You gotta have subtitles. So it was a show called Hot Hot Girls 2. You know the title. So it was about, she was training, she was in a training program, and she became friends with a cocky behind dude, and four talented girls aimed to train in order to become the best. That's the description. But I was just watching the show for her mainly. This is a star from China. Is she the best? No. Is she good to look at? Yes. So let me point out my best features on her. It might be another decade, or probably like 5 more years before anybody ever noticed her, because it took them so long to actually notice some of the people in South Korea. So the amount of Demora is yeah, she's a super cutie, but basically she know how to keep her features alive, from her face and her hair. And mind you, she's almost 30 years old and she don't really look it. She's she know how to rock all types of dresses and all types of stuff. You know, Asians. And that's one of the things that Asians I like about Asian women, is that they got some very, very long, slender, beautiful legs with no kind of bad skin palpitations like other chicks. And they know how to have a youthful face. That's why one of my best pictures I like of her right here is that right here. The fact is, a lot of Asian chicks have good fashion sense without spending a lot of money. So that's what makes them better wives than these other women. I mean, I see a lot of basic looks on some beautiful women overseas. So let's see. Also, nobody can beat this hair. And this is not weave. This is her real hair. She grew her hair out real long. See, a feature of a chick doesn't have to be ass and boobs all the time. It doesn't have to be all the other shit. It could be something else. Hers is her hair. And how she looks real good in a dress. And basically cultural dress. How is it a chick with long hair could take care of her hair better than a bunch of chicks who got pretty much no hair? Curls, curls. She is somewhat attractive, but she's not all the way. 'Cause the blue hair is, then you got the one of the Blasians with the tattoo. There she goes again. And a lot of Asian chicks are very photogenic. That's one thing for sure too. This is why I say, somebody in my comments said, um, I think he was being sarcastic. He said, "Well, you said Asians are better." I said overall, yes, for some guys. And I wanted to make it clear, that's why I'm doing all this, is that yeah, they are for me because I know what I want and I know what I want to look at. And I know what kind of chick that I want to deal with. When you pick a chick up, you got to make sure she has friends, her lifestyle, what she buys, how much her appearance costs, everything you need to know. And what she thinks about what your dynamics between her and you are. Because if you're black and she's Asian, if she comes to you and try to act like and try to tell you about, if she cares about what people think, then you should bounce from her. That was the problem that international passport has. I think a lot of dudes, especially some guys who get a passport right away, they don't try to learn a culture, they don't have discipline, and they don't try to master anything. They don't try to master other cultures. They don't try to live in with the other cultures. They don't try to listen to Brazilian funk. They don't try to listen to reggaeton. They don't try to listen to uh, uh, a lot of different songs at all. They don't try to get into salsa. They don't try to do any of that. You have to do a lot of practicing before you get into a culture. You can't bring whatever you are over there because it's gonna make us all look bad, and you know how bad it makes everybody looks. Oh, Vanessa Hudgens again, or a little her her cosplay. It's the one of the Blasians from Japan, so not in America. These are um there's different types of Blasians. There are Blasians that are in Minnesota that are ghetto, arrogant, and everything else. There are Blasians in Japan, Korea that are humble and everything else. You just got to know who to pick, and you have to communicate. Now, it's fun when you talk to somebody from another culture who has different views from you and different views from the American culture. It's boring talking to somebody in America because you might know what they might say next. This is one of the Blasians, the ghetto Blasians that lives over here. She's from the UK. Now, the reason why Mia Khalifa, the reason why Mia Khalifa got prominent to fame is because the Arab community really likes to hide their women because most of their women do look good. Indian women do look good too. One of the prominent features on most Indian women are their eyebrows and their very potent hair color. It's really jet black. That's why they're so attractive. Well, that's why I think they're so attractive. Is that they don't have to draw on their eyebrows. Their eyebrows are naturally black. And it looked like it's consistent with her. They don't have to draw their hair. They don't have to draw their eyebrows on. Now, she do have makeup on. That is true. Because in all her pictures, there's makeup. But I bet you if you take some of the makeup off, her eyebrows are still darkened. That's what makes them so unique right here. And a couple other things. And I forgot what what you call it that one of the dudes put on here. It was a chicks from a defense force. I'm trying to find her. Yeah, there we go. What is that? 2019. It's the best picture. This is the least picture she had. Normal picture she had. So, we got a gym chick. She used to be a pro wrestler, but she tried to sleep her way to the top. She stayed going to the gym because she knows that her body, if her body goes down, she knows all her features won't hold up as well. And that's one thing you have to pay attention to some of these chicks and don't let them fool you. Is that a lot of these chicks maneuver themselves when it comes to their looks in order to keep attention on them. That's the reason why a lot of them. My last video was about the pump and dump crap. That's the reason why you have to make sure they try to stay at their A game. They already defeated a lot of men. They're competing against each other to try to see who can keep the most attention from men. So a lot of them are not going to destroy their bodies and do anything dumb so they can not get male attention. Everybody on Instagram is competing for attention, but the difference is they get it and then they go with the guy they actually want. She is now a life coach. When she not showing her body off, she isn't as attractive as the other Asian chicks. She is, I think, Native American. Because you can see it in her hair and her facial features. But she's not really super attractive. She got a big ass forehead. Somewhat of a strange nose, but they might, this dude's out here that's like the body. This chick right here was from Thailand. She is connected to the traveling dude, Myril, the African dude. This is his ex-girlfriend. Now, she's cute. She know how to dress, She moved on based off the fact is that she broke up with Buddy. She don't have much of a body, but she got a... Woo! Those feet are wild. Woo! Those things are disgusting, man. Don't put them... Woo! Wow, those feet look like African child feet. Damn, she must have been out there working hard or something, man. They long as hell. Yeah, it's better that she keep some shoes on. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's sorry. Sorry. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of chicks are expert at hiding their flaws, but a lot of them will show their flaws, and people will. It's up to you whether you want to take the flaws on. Me, she would have to wear some socks, man, because no, those things are mine. But other than that, from the bottom up, she is very cool to look at. She got feminine features and everything else. Not too close. And you know, guys like a Mr. Fantastic who's talking about women like her got boy bodies. This is why, guys like him get in trouble with a China White or get attached to a Jessica X is because they trap themselves in a women they trap themselves in their preference, and they trap themselves that not looking out for other things. Now her right here, she might not have the best feet, but she know how to dress, and she actually knows how to wear and look different ways. Meaning that she know how to wear makeup and stuff like that. Meaning that she would be okay to be with any dude who had to deal with the so-called shit that other black men had to deal with. They would probably like be happy with her, because they actually know how to read the situation. She know how to dress. She looks good in most of the stuff. She tries to look good, and she know how to keep her hair in a certain style where it's not gonna ruin her. I mean, not ruin her. Keep attention on her at all times. Long and short, glasses, makeup done. You don't have to probably worry about her losing her looks when you got with her. Even right here, her hair is consistent. So let's and she got pretty up there. This is an American chick. You know the reason why I know that she's an American chick is because of this. Even though I like women with curly hair, and this is the distinct difference between uh falling for your preference and letting your preference dominate you, or you having discipline enough and options enough and mastery enough to know exactly what kind of woman you're dealing with, even though she has the kind of features that you like. Now let's see. Right now. Certain lipsticks show you what kind of chick she is, if she's American or not. The way she looked with the earrings, the too many colors, and the baby hair. This look right here. She look like she high. Now, a lot of them do some full tomfoolery. A lot of these chicks will pay attention to what men like, so they can get the attention without without actually liking the men. So she looks similar to this. Wait, whoa. Let me show you. So let's see. Let's try to find a girl that look almost like her. There's not quite there, but she's almost there. These a lot of Brazilians, so I'm trying to find her. Just found a chick that looked 10 times better than the chick in Brazil. Oh, here we go. Some chick that looked almost similar to her and even 10 times better than her. See, This is what happens when you got options and you know how to pick, and you have flexible options instead of letting your options or letting your features dominate you like black dudes do. You find a whole heap of chicks with the stuff that you like when you actually know what country they are in and how to find them. Because you're going to have to do a little bit of work and a lot of communication with people in order to find the type of women you actually want. So you don't be stuck with the women here. Just like you could find a woman who looks just like her. There's a lot of them in the UK. This is an Asian chick in New York City. I wouldn't trust her at all because she's an American, but she has some good features when it comes down to what she looks like. She keeps a smile on her face. You see her transformation. She looks like she is Cambodian or not Cambodian, Cambodian or Vietnamese or Thai. Let's see if I'm right about that. And she's a doctor, I think, no, or a nurse or whatever. Now, you see her stomach from having 2 kids. But if you pay attention to her looks, she has the standard light skin look. What's it called? Whatever. Like, you guys get it, right? A lot of these girls play with looks so they can see who they can attract. And it's up to you whether you want to be attracted to it or not. Because this chick got something mentally wrong with her. She did my boy Twizzy wrong. But had a kid with him and then try to make him look like he the crazy guy. And she's French. A feminist country. So, this is a P-star. She's a light-skinned chick. Let's not get her, not to her yet. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Like I said before, Asians, for me, are undefeated when it comes down to their legs. And pretty much overall, they are very undefeated. I'm sorry. And some of their glares is just, whew. And her feet look way better than the Thai chick. Oh, those feet look like monsters. And hers, not that good. The chick from Brazil was in a Brazilian funk group. She got the standard. This is one of the chicks from YouTube, Kristen. She, she's a light-skinned chick with the long hair. But to me, without that, and this is what I have to tell people too. If you see a chick that she's light skinned or, she has long hair and certain features, you gotta imagine her with her hair. You gotta imagine her without those features and you will see her flaws. This chick has a real strong face. Or like a cat-like face with like strong face. The only thing that doesn't, the only reason why it doesn't show that much is because her hair, the makeup, and everything else. But if she shaved her hair, you would see it. Oh, one of my crushes on The Walking Dead, which I don't watch that Walking Dead no more. I barely watch the other Walking Dead. She is just her hair, just her looks, her smile. It's just Then you got another P star, a cute little bubbly chick. Whoa, cute. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? This is what she looked like. So you adore her the fact that she has no ass and has no boobs. She's skinny as hell. People saw her up close and said she's still cute, and she got freckles. They just don't show it. She got freckles too, but she has sexual energy. Her, she got lip fillers and stuff like that. She don't look very good without makeup. She got a big ass forehead, but she's sexual because she's small and packaged. This chick resembles Kobe Bryant's wife. She know how to see the freckles right here, but her skin tone is crazy. She know how to do her hair. They know how to do her hair, her makeup. But like I said, she has a big behind forehead and yeah, big head. Now she's dangerous. She dangerous, but she has a strong face too. She has some beautiful eyes, her hair, and her skin tone. She's a P star who has no ass, no boobs, but she rocks the sexuality. And she has the adorable look. This is the other one, the white girl. I think she Latina, but she got strong eyebrows too. Just like her. They both got strong eyebrows. As you see, strong eyebrows. But she looked real good with the makeup. Well, not the makeup, the long hair. Nice smile, whatever. She Native American and whatever mixed. And she was one of the biggest P stars out there. As you see, the glowing. These chicks know how to take photos when certain girls put on certain makeup. That shit just makes it a lot worse to try to resist them. Look, that stare. But yeah, she dangerous because she made a dude. I think my speculation, she made a dude pass away because she broke up with him. Her and another girl was having a polyamorous relationship. She and let me show you who. Where's she at? Her and the other girl and her, they her and the other girl, they were sharing him. He's a P star too. People said that he crashed into I think a truck, but people said it was this chick's fault. One of the closest friends said you did him dirty. And this is what I said before with a lot of other dudes too, is that there's a lot of men, no matter how many women they get, they can't let go of one. And it only takes that one girl to turn them over the edge. And the chick turned him over the edge. Now, people speculate that he ran himself in, or he was just doing reckless stuff and didn't pay attention because he was so heartbroken, and he was trying to You know, when people get motorcycles, they do it for the thrill, and they ride the bike because it makes them feel free or whatever. So he must have been not paying attention, or it was a freak accident. But it's still speculation. This guy got so much vagina, and he got stuck on her. Yes, she is attractive, but not worth your life. See, this is what happens when you put the wrong hair color on a girl with a certain skin tone. She looked good without all of that. This chick right here has a nice slender body, but her teeth is jacked up. She looks real good, but she has a jar head. And she got a nice body as well. That's Cakey, whatever the Cakey Gray. She used to be in mainstream, but when she got a boyfriend, and she basically went to doing girl scenes. Now she might not look so attractive over here, but she has better pictures. This is her without the eyeliner. She pretty average. This is what I try to tell guys. You take away some of their stuff. See, her top teeth is fixed. Her bottom teeth isn't. As I said, she has a jar head. And without makeup, she totally This is the kind of dude, this is the kind of chick that black dudes would fall for. She got the long hair, the cat eyes, big boobs, the body. And also black dudes be getting themselves in trouble because they get stuck on the same shit. And she has what? 7.1 million. She got gorgeous eyes, but she got the strong ass face. And she know how to do her hair, whatever. So you can see that she has just beautiful eyes. She's on the outside. She has a nice body. Her sexual energy is almost out of this world. But she has a darkened tooth that you probably never going to see because she's never going to smile and show you it. Yeah, see, that's her without the makeup. She still got a nice body. Just her face got a jar head. So, this is also a thing too. There's Asian women that have become Americanized. She came from China and she had short hair. Most of her time she had short hair. And yeah, oh man, those eyes. This is an actress. I forgot. I don't care about her for real. I don't care to pronounce her name. She has them. She has the baby blue eyes right there, man. That is. Oh. When it comes to her body, it's pretty average. But her eyes are some of her best features on her face to me. You know, you got Kick Ass. That's the chick. That's the chick who played Kick Ass. Now, to me, she ain't really all that, but she has the lure of like being adorable, but not really all there. So the same girl from China, she decides to get hair extensions and look like that. One of my other celebrity crushes from Teen Wolf is Shelly Henny. She got that look, that model look. And another crush from Supergirl, which I don't like anymore, but she got the nice eyes. She know how to, the red lipstick. See, when she started hanging out with her, she convinced her to get her hair long. And then she started turning into a diva. As you see, this chick loves attention. and she's married to Rockstar Spud. I think she's still married to this guy. Yeah, there you go. And this guy is short. And the guy that she was looking at, the guy she was looking at, his abs, he's a GAY. So I don't think the guy has nothing to worry about. Hopefully, remember her from Harold Kumar. She's like 49 years old now. I think 40 something years old now. This is the chick from Harold Kumar. Look her up. She still kept some of her features. Now, I don't want to say she looked like somebody from Germany 1942, but I don't know if she thought this was sexy. But this is why I said she can be cute when she want to be cute, but if she tries stuff like this, it's kind of make her look like a guy. As you see, she could be a cutie sometimes, like right there. And Shelly Henning, she got that look, that stare. That's what I like about her. She got that stare. Her acting abilities are okay. This is what the Chinese chick used to look like, with short hair. Then she started hanging out with her and convinced her to get long hair. And from there on, she started taking pictures like this. See, she could be cute if she want to. But now, I'm going to break it down. I gave you the visual cues, and now I'm going to give you the other cues, right? Where is it at? How long that was I going? An hour. Wow. Thought it was shorter than that. So, when people try to conflate men to when men are trying to compete in the dating market, people confuse it that men have different types of tools to get women than women got tools to get men, right? And they try to conflate the two. So how guys could get women, and attraction level how guys could get women is what that man does. He can be an idiot, a bum, or whatever, depending on what kind of where he at in a certain girl's categories. He could get a girl. What type of fame and status he has, they could get access to girls. Looks, if that look is in a program. So me saying that is that if a group of women like a certain type of guy, then everybody gonna follow behind what everybody else likes. So say a celebrity go on TV, or some dude become a celebrity overnight. He gonna become the standard of what other women like and other women should be with, and everybody gonna pursue that guy. So if a guy look a certain way, they gonna program. Every chick is there's a lot of programming in America. Like I just said, I'm under some programming because of Vanessa Hudgens. What I There's other women that had the same kind of similarity as her, and they made me instantly attracted to them. So it actually works. Is it gonna stay for a long time? Hell no. Um, but a hive mind where a man looks like and other women like him and what is shaming, blah blah blah, want to be left out. So based off a hive mind, um, this is what women will probably go towards. That's the programming, but actually also her friends and her family think who they think is attractive. Also, what you call it? They also try to shame guys for what you call it, interest in hobbies and intelligence. So a guy could pull some women based off interest, but it depends on what kind of pull that is. So the excuse is some of the really fucked up things that I hear on here is that you could get a nerdy girl, but what she looks like. Is there a pool of women that I can get that has the intelligence and interest and hobbies that I like? Or how long is it gonna take me to get those? Or should I just take anybody that come along and F up my life like uh what's that dude name? Uh it was a YouTuber on here who got accused by two women. He's an anime guy. Let me check. Mad Black Anime. What the? Oh yeah. I forgot he got terminated from YouTube. Mad Black. Yeah, I forgot to say that. Mad Black Atheist. Yeah, he was talking a lot of shit, man. And he could go back to his regular job and his all this other stuff. And he was trying to get on YouTube after he got kicked out. That happened back in that happened back I think in a couple months ago. Yeah, they kicked him right off because he thought he was invincible on here. And everybody he said, Mad Black Atheist, whole platform turning. Could it be? Everybody celebrating this dude going because he talked a lot of shit. He talked a lot of shit, man. He talked a lot of shit. And he tried to go on Twitch to give his opinion, and they kicked him off of Twitch. And he tried to go somewhere else, and they kicked him off. They kicked him off of there. They kicked him off of everything. YouTube got to put the word out for Mad Black Entertainment, and they kicked his ass out of everything. Like, get that nigga off my platform. We don't want this dumb motherfucker on here. He was talking shit about everybody. He burned his bridges with Red Pill guys. He burned his bridges with. He burned his bridges with a lot of people. He just act like he couldn't he can't. The reason why I stopped doing Mad Black and Start News is listen up. So yeah, man. So it's different attractions for different women, right? And nobody tells the average girls who nobody tells the average. Everybody thinks they have an advantage over men in this society. And they think that we just gonna take anyone and everyone because it's a vagina. And that is the consensus for a lot of people who will say, well, just take anybody, or go with a fat girl, or go with the girl down the street who's the girl next door, who we know who probably had sex with somebody, or not had sex with somebody, who probably fucking was on somebody's rotation or whatever. But for some reason, you supposed to take him. Now, now, a lot of women have a certain energy to them, and she mastered it over here by watching other women and other memes. So a lot of women started learning from other women, from their mom, celebrities, on how to have a certain type of energy, and they use that energy to attract guys. Sometimes guys will look at a girl and be like, "Wow, man, it's something about her that I can't get out of my head. Sometimes it's a certain type of way where it's like, oh wow, this and this and that. But a lot of women use that energy that they mastered to pull certain men. And that's what they come. That's the kind of attraction level. Two, they play around with different looks to see which one fits and walk around to see who she can get to look at her way and numbers until she get the one she wants. So I was rushing right in because I'm basically doing this on someone on fly. So pretty much what I was trying to say is that a lot of chicks be experimenting with their looks. A lot of chicks like Vanessa Hudgens, you used to see what she was like a few years ago, and she didn't really know how she was dressing and none of that. And I think when she matured and got older, she started playing around with her look, and she found a look that she was comfortable with. It's different for a man because we don't have makeup. We can't lean on makeup. Also, we can't lean on other things that women can lean on, lipstick and all that. We have to get other stuff outside of that, outside of our looks to get women. Now, if you're born with looks, you're just lucky. But all this other shit that they talking about, the player midget and all this other stuff, yeah, that it's fake. Um, Shit, where is it at? Yeah, piece of shit. Piece of shit, super sly. Let me show you that too. Piece of shit, super sly. He still didn't make that video about the woman yet. So let me show you how many videos he made for Passport Bros. Let's not forget the shit that he did with that crazy behind black chick with the butts cut. But that video still didn't come out about the women though. So I'm looking now, right now, that video, because I want to get it for the next video after this one. Um, so yeah, a lot of women do experiment. Um, a lot of people do experiment with a lot of chicks do experiment with their looks so they can see which one fits them, and then they stay with that look. A lot of the chicks are very um they stick with certain looks that will get them to maximize the potential. This is the reason why they go with the whole what you call that thing, the BBW, the BBL, whatever that stuff is that so they can increase the numbers that they have from guys, and they can increase their looks. But a lot of them get addicted to that, and they don't want to settle down, and they in the market for too long. Um, how to increase her look? Some chicks just know that they build upon their best features. If they got good hair, they keep the hair. They keep that hair. They keep that hair flourishing, and they play around with their hair. If they have certain features, like certain facial features, they try to improve that. So yeah, that's sometimes they do that. And what was it? Was it knowing what the some women have a nice silhouette, but when they don't have no clothes on, they just look crusty. So a lot of women play around with the silhouettes, the way they look. Okay, let's see. Damn, I'm going all the way back. I don't feel like going all the way back. I hope he delete the fucking video. Cause that'll just be uh so, and also a lot of women want to put themselves in a program where they can get they can get um so they can be in somebody's rotation. So I said it. I made a point in my other video that the rotation just hurts people, right? A lot of women will know what to do, how to look, based off who they see getting their cheeks claps the most. So they will go try to feed certain dudes so they can end up with somebody. So a couple years ago, I think in 2017, there was a fat chick, overweight chick, who tried to convince me that I'm the type of guy that she can be with. Oh no, I'm the type of guy that she always be with. And, you know, there's people made fun of her like they did to, I should give her a chance because, she'll treat me right and, get me some clothes and stuff. And I told him, like, what? Get me some clothes? I'm like, I don't need nobody to buy me clothes. I'm not trying to change. She's like, no, yeah, but she's like, I know you starving and I know you ain't get your so-called wet or whatever she was saying. So she was saying all this stuff, took my time up, wasted my time for about, what is it? It was like 6 hours. But there was a marathon on for Teen Wolf. It was all day. The whole day they were showing Teen Wolf until the season finale, the last episode of Teen Wolf. So I wasted my time with her. Then, you know, every day she told me during that time was fake and phony. And I called her out that's when I was on Facebook. And she ended up so-called having a boyfriend, but it wasn't. She didn't have a boyfriend. She just tried to use that talking point on another guy, and it worked. It didn't work on me, but it worked on the other guy. So a lot of women will put themselves in a program that men are programmed for. Like some women know what dudes like. So if dudes like boobs and ass, they'll be fat, overweight, but they'll show their boobs and they'll show their face. If some men are devout of pretty looking women, a dude will accept a big girl with a pretty face because he never had a pretty face. He'll deal with everything else. So they know what to put. They know what to they kind of know how to manipulate a certain program, right? So it becomes more of the fact that they know how to tap into that program, and they get into that program, and then they start being a part of somebody's so-called rotation, or they are part of the pump and dope program. They always trying to see what men doing. That's why they in the manosphere, because they're trying to give each other pointers. Now, guys who going overseas, the only thing they can do is get a guy like Super Sly to make 1,000 videos about us, or they oversaturate the market with these pookies that don't fit at all overseas, and they trying to ruin the reputation of guys overseas. Oh, guys potentially going overseas so we can be stuck here and be jokes to them and not be happy. Or we so struggling. We are so struggling. We struggling so much with some of these women. We just take anything, and then having to pay the price. And end up like Jay Black. Yeah, there's different types of things, man. Like that's what I'm saying right now. Cause I'm trying to make sure that this ain't too long. Okay, it's good. So I try to break it down the best way I can. Is that overall the reason why a lot of passport bros, a lot of dysfunctional dudes take up passporting and going overseas is because they lack discipline and they lack mastery and they just want the options. You have to master the master. You have to have mastery, discipline, and then the options. Because if you don't have discipline, you're gonna get yourself hurt. And if you don't know how to master, picking certain women and knowing certain things with women, then you're going to keep falling and failing with the same type of women that you so-called ran away from. Let's see. I'm gonna be on for a little bit. I'm just gonna wing it for a little bit. No, wait. I gotta put these in a folder or something, man. A lot of these people would talk a lot of shit and they forget a lot of different things. I wanted to use that for my video. Yeah, like I'm saying, man, it's very, very, very unfortunate that prominent people that try to pass the passport mindset, they're trying to like ruin it, man. Like I know lucky that we're just a small percent of people, and I think other cultures give more chances to other people than they do over here. Because if we would just depend on the reputation of just a few passport bros, we wouldn't be getting nowhere. But it's kind of unsettling, man, that once a lot of other men try to go overseas, their other people's perception is going to try to like be thrown on the new people that people meet. But I was just trying to tell you guys, if you're going to listen to the video, that yeah, man, it's different variations that when you out here talking to women or whatever, or the kind of women you like, you got to pick what you like, and you got to experiment what you like, and then you go out there and get it. And it's things that you're gonna put up with and things you're not gonna put up with, and you can't let a breakup or something discourage you or pretty much put you down. Because then you'll turn into this pump and dump dude or bringing all this other crap to another culture, and then you'll ruin it for everybody else, man. I gave you an insight of what I might do, the kind of how I look at women and how I choose them, and how I look at everything else. Man, this shit is ridiculous, man. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this, and I'm gonna try to make this video if I can find that clip or I can find that video. Then I can just try to like measure it out.